said, there's a lot to go over. So as you can see right here, the is preloaded live right now. It runs from tomorrow, April 25th, until the 28th. The stream is going to be at 6 a.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Central European. I can't even begin to think about how. I'm going to live stream of BTS itself. I don't even know.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I had it the wrong way. I don't know.
Dive right into the patch notes because, like I said, there is some stuff in here that people are going to love. So to begin, we have the new global modifier for next season. It is called Hardcore, and it centers around bringing new build yourself in and increase even further upon market with hostile countermeasures. So players can gain 3 attribute scores: firearms, stamina, and electronics. 1, anybody, and bonuses scaling with the current attribute tier. So again, this is going to be a lot of numbers to break down, but just stick with me here. For firearms, it grants X% critical hit chance that bypasses the cap, more than 60%
Wow.
chance. At the tier 5 effect, it will instantly refill all ammo, including signature weapon ammo. Then have stamina that applies Y% bonus armor every 300,000 damage you take. And at the tier 5 effect, it will instantly refill all of the hits. And then electronics, skill is reduced by 0%
Wow.
current
The
value.
game about to get crazy.
Like hardwired built into a no effect there. So again, that's just the beginning. So here's an idea of the tier and the effects based on score. Again, I believe this correlates to when you defeat enemies with certain hostile countermeasures. We'll get more of this being C tier 1, and then values all the way up to tier 5. And it highlights those same extra effects that we just looked at once you get to tier 5 and get all those bonuses. Oh yeah, here it is right here. Attribute score are influenced by your gear and combat action. So each gear core, right, weapon damage, armor, skill tier adds to your baseline score, and then filling marked enemies grant bonus points towards filling up. Alright, getting to active modifiers. This season introduces 5 active modifiers designed to consume your current score bonus in exchange for a powerful temporary boost. While they work best when coordinated with the team, solo players will also benefit significantly from their effect. So again, huge Division 1 influence here in the names, right? The link, like we had our signature skills with the tag link and all that. So, broken link is that on activation, you increase all attributes at their current score and double the value of each current bonus offered by the attributes' respective tiers. Supremacy that we currently have in use with momentum are a target-rich environment. On activation, 3 unmarked targets within 35 meters will each be marked with a different mark. For the next 15 seconds, your kills in this distance will yield a 2 times attribute score multiplier. After the 15 seconds are up, these attributes have their current score. The value of each current bonus offered by the attribute respective tiers is multiplied by 4 for 25 seconds. Have to break this all down once we actually get our hands on it, but again, crazy stuff here. This is sounding a lot like the Division 1. The Assault Link on activation, the player's firearm score is set to tier 5 for the duration of the ability. All allies within 10 meters are granted a firearm score bonus when capped. The player gains 5% weapon damage for every non-red weapon attributes are frozen, as well as the bonuses multiplied by 5.
Hey, Marion.
Hey, I made some spaghetti like in a form of lasagna last night, and I have a lot.
Yeah.
See if your mom want to come get some when I get home.
Oh,
come get some.
okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna let her know as well.
Okay. I can make y'all. I should be there no more than like 7:30 or so. So y'all can come get some. Your brother probably be there too. I don't know. No, he won't. But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, just come. Just let me know when you're on your way, and I can just make y'all.
Okay. All right. I got you. Thank you for that.
Okay. No problem.
All right. Bye bye.
For the duration of the modifier. So again, this sounds a lot like the TAC link in the Division 1, where you and allies can gain these bonuses for your weapon damage. And again, if you fill out that tier, then you get stuff like refilling all of your ammo. Security link right here on activation, the player's stamina score is set to tier 5 for the duration of the ability. Allies within 10 meters are granted stamina score bonus when cast. The player gains 60k extra max armor for every non-blue core equipped. Frozen and multiplied by 4, the same as the last one. However, the duration is increased by 3 seconds for each ally nearby at the time of activation. So this heavily encourages you to be near your teammates when you cast it. They will get the same bonuses that you get. And yeah, a lot of good stuff
It's
there.
gonna be
And
crazy.
then finally, Tech Link. On activation, the player's electronic score is set to tier 5 for the duration of the ability. Allies within 10 meters are granted an electronic score bonus when cast. The player gains 10% skill efficiency for every non-yellow core equipped. Frozen, bonus multiplied by 4, duration increased by 3 for each ally at the time of activation. So again, wow, a ton to already break down just with these active modifiers, but we got more, so let's keep going. This season's passive modifiers are directly tied to your current attribute tiers. As long as you meet the required tier for a specific attribute, the corresponding bonus is active. If you drop below that tier, the bonus becomes inactive. Alright, so just to look at a few of these, loaded up is that you get 25% of critical hit chance added as crit damage while at the max tier in firearms, so you need to be a tier 5. Extra padding gives you 5% protection from elites per blue core while in the max stamina. Then they also have some that go per tier, so safety first gives you hazard protection increased by 7.5% for each stamina tier that you have. Interference blocker seems cool. You could theoretically get a 100% disrupt resist build because you get 60 for being at tier 5, or maybe 50 rather. And if a jack of all trades one here, while at least in tier 3 in both firearms and stamina, you gain 5% headshot damage for every 200k armor that you have, so a bit of a hybrid setup there. So again, lots of passive modifiers there that, as we know from the last two sequences, heavily build how you can set certain things up, so that's pretty cool. Then if we go down and talk about the hostile countermeasures, again, these will play big into the overall thing. For hostiles, you then get certain bonuses added to your gauges for firearms. Electronics. So this season introduces hostile countermeasures. Special enemy buffs represented by
Go ahead.
marks.
Somebody else is in here.
With
Somebody else is in here. Somebody else is in here.
Marks are directly tied to the global modifier and the attribute score system, like we were just saying. So if an enemy has the firearms mark, then they will gain 10% damage and 20% movement speed. If they have stamina mark, they will gain overheal, and their crit damage and your crit damages are reduced by 50% on this enemy. And if they have the electronics mark, the enemy takes minus 33% damage from skills and minus 33% damage to weak points. And while their gadgets are deployed, they take negative 33% damage. And again, they can't have like 2 firearms marks, for example, but they could theoretically have a firearm stamina and electronics mark all at the same time. So almost an evolution of what we've seen this season with the Frenzy hostile modifier, where they have the healing and they can run around fast. Imagine if you find a boss that has all 3 of these. That would be insane. This is the kind of stuff that I really enjoy, the modifiers, adding extra depth to the gameplay. Since we're so powerful overall, this is the kind of stuff that we need to keep things challenging and fresh. However, it's not all negative because you do get rewards for engaging marked enemies. As we covered before, killing the marked enemy will grant score points to your attribute sliders to get some of those bonuses maxed out. Assisting with the kill, this is actually pretty big for people who have complained about the group functionality.
Oh, that's you taking all of that. That's you taking all of that. Hills, that's you. That's you over there taking all of that.
Kills, so that is only relying on your skills and skill-based assists, not granted.
Nope.
Hostile defender drone
This is
detected.
former electrical engineer. Sole survivor on day 137 of the new document.
So again, a lot of this is going to sound complex upon first hearing it, just like the prior modifiers that we've had. Once you get it in your hands, I think it will make a lot more sense. It's really all about how you've structured your build. Your core attributes get you base bonuses, and engaging with the gameplay in different ways, and killing those marked enemies is what's going to get you all of these things. This sounds really fun. Much the same as Rogue Momentum. It's our power by a lot. It's all really key focused with the active modifiers. We're not done.
Just the armor.
Modifier. Now move on to gear. Talents. So much of this, just like the modifiers, is inspired by the Division 1, if not taken directly from it. So I think a lot of Division 1 players are going to be very pleased by this. So for the new exotic weapon, the Pecan from the Division 1 is returning.
Oh, we got the Pecan coming back.
Challenge is that each kill with this weapon grants a stack of 50% magazine size to the next magazine of the 4 stack. A situation where you have a 200% increased magazine size for an RPK, that would be pretty big. The mods are going to give you 5% weapon damage, 20 rounds, 5 crit chance, and 5 crit chance, so 10 crit chance total, and all those following bonuses. Moving on to the exotic gear, we first have the Nimble Holster. The exotic holster. Anyone remember the Nimble talent from the Division 1? It's now its own exotic in the Division 2. Talent is called Bob and Weave. You receive 5% repairs for every 1 meter run in cover to cover. Damage taken while doing a cover to cover is healed over 10 seconds. So this is a fantastic self-healing item and exotic. Basically, if you're in cover and you're getting lit up, you can do a cover to cover. You're going to repair for every 1 meter you run, and you're going to get the full healing. Dish out over 10 seconds once you complete that action. Nimble was always a lot of fun back in the Division 1. Can't wait to use it again in the Division 2. But this might be the standout right here. They're bringing back Alpha Bridge in the form of the Tinkerer Exotic Mask. The talent is a bridge. If your primary and secondary weapon are not of exotic or named and of the same type, the secondary weapons talent will also be applied to the primary weapon. Okay, so if any of you didn't play Division 1, Alpha Bridge was a pretty beloved gear set. What it's doing, let's say you have 2 assault rifles as your 2 weapons, it will take the talent from your secondary. So in this case, let's say you have an AK and a Carbine 7, and on the Carbine 7 you have Strain. You will now get Strained on your primary, along with whatever the primary's talent is itself. Meaning you could now combine Killer and Strain. You could do Optimist and Fast Hand. You could do so many different combinations. This is going to be crazy. The Tinkerer is going to open up build customization so much in this game. I'm actually insanely hyped for that. But again, we are not done, and there is still some really good stuff coming. So for the new gear, we have Imminence Armaments as the new brand set. One piece is going to give you 5% weapon damage. A new Walker and Harris piece like there. That's nice. The 2 piece gives you 100% increased threat. This is something they tried to do with like the gear set, but you tie this into a brand set bonus. It's pretty cool. And then the break is going to 60% pistol damage. We have 2 new named items. First is the backpack called Captain. Talent is perfect leadership, performing cover to cover range 20% of your all allies. Second, this is critical. If you end within 10 meters of an enemy, you can definitely be interesting there. If you do nimble holster, you want to be like a frontliner, kind of, build a player like that within your team. You need to remove hard cover that we're getting in Battle for Brooklyn. A lot of opportunities there, but then also I'm really intrigued by these ones. They're new named 2000 float, and they come with a perfected attribute of 50% reduced threat. So if you want to be a really big stealth-focused player in PvE, these new names might be a go to get that reduced. That's pretty cool. Are you ready? This year that sounds insane. It is called Venture Assembly. It gives you 15% repair. The free piece gives you 60% repair skill, and the talent is called Huddle. So firstly, you receive 1 skill tier for each ally that is within range of your eye. While at tier 6, having at least 1 ally in the range of your eye or hard cover for 4 seconds, or range overcharge 15 seconds on a cooldown for 40 seconds. So it's a team-focused ability, right? You need allies within range of your eye or your hard cover to get those bonuses, and then once you're at tier 6, if someone stays in it for 4 seconds, you get overcharged, and then obviously do a lot more skills. But we're not done. This is the ability that so many people have wanted for so long. Mortars and enemy skills that enter the range of your 5-force hard cover will be destroyed / confused. There is a cooldown on it of 30 seconds. They say the cooldown is 15% faster for each ally within the range of your eye. We finally have a trophy system in the Division 2 or a way to hack and destroy, basically, enemy skills. This is going to be big in PvP, 1000%. And I mean, holy shit, guys, we finally got it. So there are obviously 2 amplification talents. On the chest piece, you get the talent called Hive Mind. It decreases the overcharge cooldown from 40 to 25 seconds. The backpack talent is Smart Quad. Brain diffuse cooldown from 30 to 15 seconds. Holy hell, this is going to be so fun. Measured assembly, cannot wait. Again, we're not done yet. We also have new named weapons and talents. So the new talent is Israel's perfect version, but Streamline received 87% weapon damage when there are no skills on cooldown. This is obviously drawing inspiration from the Barrett's chest exotic back into Division 1, but 87%. That might have to be adjusted in terms of gameplay. I'm realizing right now, if they're not going to be a regular version, they only display the perfect version here. I would imagine there would still be a regular version, but maybe the reason why it is so strong is they're just tying it to these 2 weapons, and maybe that is going to, in a sense, bring it more in line. I don't know, but holy shit. The perfect version is going to be available on the Blood, which is a SOCOM M16, and the Purist, which is a converted SMG9A2. Again, maybe the fact that these 2 weapon types are not necessarily the most meta or used is what they're restricting the Streamline uses to. But again, 87% for the perfect version. Wow. All right, they have known issues down here, but we have one last big change here that I'm sure a lot of people are going to be happy about under quality of life changes, progression, and objectives. Seasonal journey objectives cannot be progressed while playing in co-op. This is huge. A lot of people were dissatisfied with the fact that you couldn't really effectively tackle your journey while playing with your friends, while playing with a group. If can now do it. That's going to be big for a lot of people. All right, and then finally, we have known issues down here. I'm not going to cover every single one. As always, these patch notes will be linked in the description if you want to check them out so you can know what those known issues are heading into the PTS tomorrow. But that is Year 7 Season 1, guys. I hope I'm not being hyperbolic when I say this, but this might be one of the most badass seasons we have coming up for the Division 2. The amount of awesome sounding stuff here from the modifiers, from the exotics, from the stuff that is clearly inspired by the Division 1. This is going to be so much fun. Paired with the launch of Brooklyn, we're in for a really good period of time in the Division 2, guys. I cannot wait. So that is the breakdown, my friends. Tomorrow is the Year 7 Season 1 PTS. Not only do we have that running for the entire weekend, we are also getting a developer stream in the morning. Like I said at the start, my brain is kind of breaking right now. I don't know how I'm going to cover this all, but I highly recommend staying tuned to the channel. Obviously, there's going to be a ton of videos coverage throughout the weekend. Let me know your thoughts. What is your initial reaction to seeing what is coming in Year 7 Season 1? In terms of the modifiers, in terms of the new gear, exotics, everything. There's a lot coming, folks. I hope you're looking
you don't
forward
need
to it.
you don't have a
That's going to
bag.
do for me on this one. Thank you so much for watching. Back soon. Thank you all.
Yeah, he'll be moving back and forth. Gotta be mouse and keyboard, but it's all good. I'm stressing it. You got me on the one-on-one. Got me on the one-on-one. Got me on the one-on-one joint. I want something to eat. I want to eat. All right, wait a second. $125.
Now entering an invaded dog zone. Contaminated gear detected.
Priority objective available, Agent.
What? Gonna take that fantastic. Thank you. Make you feel warm. But I wanted to tell the audience that that picture of us together, we're at the voice, the robe that you're wearing, ended up sending to me as a gift, and I still have it, and I love it.
Detecting contaminated gear.
Like, no, passionate about anything for that question. You know? Because we don't have any.
Detecting
Cut
additional
to it.
hostile contacts.
You know, to look up to, to get inspiration. I'm like, things that I look to them when you don't. But how if he got oh my goodness. mother tells me stories about how, and so she was singing over and over and over again in Italian, and that I sang when she messed up. That I said, no, it goes like this in Italian, and then told her how. So she was like, oh, she had to hear. So it was very encouraging. So from the time I was really little, I always sang. But like as soon as I knew what it was to write something down, I started writing poetry and just making up little melodies. So I just sat on my mother's piano, not knowing how to play, figuring it out, and what happened was like much melody, little ability to play. So I ended up writing. I prefer to work with like piano players.
Contaminated gear.
Yeah, but I know that. So that's yeah. So I was left to work with a lot of and still do. Oh, writing some new music, writing some new.
Take as much time as you want to write music, bro.
So like right off the bat, it's going straight to the point of beautiful. Like where the bad part is coming. So like this is like breaking records.
About to cash a $50,000 check for tax accounting costs in over 5 months. The same applicant, insurance company also provides us with
Contaminated gear.
like friends, family, and even the insurance
Story.
Do you remember all your album, Rarity, and then years later gets another album. So it's hard to like know the award, but I definitely I remember. It might be too much to remember. You're gonna start to find.
No, I'm not.
Contaminated gear detected.
All right. Okay.
About that. Okay. Worked that one day. The guy pretended like I still remember. I'm like, not remember. There's no way. Because I was like, I
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Come on now. I can't get no type of exotic components. Only got one exotic component.
Okay. A 500 hours to get the job. Ah, so you get to hear it. When I was in school, I spent the whole time like the one little get like a mannequin head. Yeah. Right. That was
Contaminated gear detected.
I gotta actually that you wasn't the proprietary, like President iPhone with all of these hits.
What would you be doing?
What would be your profession? What would be your second option? For me, I always said I would be a tattoo artist if I didn't. Oh, really? Right? Okay. Nope. But when I went to school, there were girls who were really good and really deserved to be in the class. Okay. Like, really good. Not one of them. No, they tended not to like ladies that
Exiting invaded dark zone.
when I get there, I'm get the job done, but I may be a little late. Right? Yeah. Gotta get us. Can we do that for a little bit? Okay.
Sessions jammed. Proximity coverage only.
Yeah. And that first they got both art. Art right. Jack and had done it out. Really? Yeah. It was a real moment. Serious. Okay, where the alter ego name? Like, did you like
Now
this
detecting
director video
contaminated gear.
concept? No, I just so came out of nowhere, like I have an English accent. Oh, that's how. Oh, girl, what's she saying? You just then yeah, something said that about one. Stuff happened. All like what I wanted to feature, and so I just like cut them and went. Like I said, featuring. You put all of us on that trend, right? Didn't we all do that back in the day?
Enemy patrol detected. Contaminated gear detected.
I capitalize on credit, that's sure. Oh, I got another. The dream of tell us about this. So that's the video for Snow that I have. And it's an actual what's that called? Hot air balloon. And so they were like, okay, you're gonna operate this. I love how the idea is that yeah, you're gonna operate this hot air and go up and just fly. And there's gonna be a guy in there with you and you're gonna be able to figure it out. But I had with Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo. You can pick up the tab immediately when you get your wallet.
That has $145.
Learn more at wellsfargo.com. Like fire. And
Detecting contaminated
yeah,
gear.
I landed in like a swamp.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I was like, no. I can't get it too. Then I was like, you know what? Yes, studio, I will have it ready. And today I have my friend to go to your throne room in the house. You like them? Yeah. I was like, yeah, please. Oh my God. The flame. I was about flame.
Dude,
Contaminated gear. Now detecting contaminated gear. Incoming hostiles detected.
I switched over too early. Oh man, we're gonna mess up your quarter.
I think everybody's favorite.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Contaminated gear detected.
That whole version of yes. I don't let anybody say anything but for music when I'm celebrating.
Sweet, we on the same page. That's it.
What's your favorite? Well, I love Elf. Okay, I love Elf. Yeah. Older one, but it's got what? Oh, oh well, I don't want to make you left
Now
out.
detecting contaminated gear.
Not, like a whole field tree, not a field per se. No, so like in the main part of the house, is called gold, silver, not actual gold, but oh no, well too, it may be gold. No,
Fancy.
color, multicolored white tree, like a Charlie Brown, with some ornaments that my fans made. And that is nice. We take pictures of ourselves with Polaroid, put them on the tree. You know, fun. I love that. Okay, let me ask you this: do you cook? I do, and nobody believes me. I don't. So they come over.
All right, hello. What else can I see? 1 second. Hopefully nobody comes out. What is this? Division 2 Battle for Brooklyn DLC has me ranting already. Ranting. You're ranting.
Get a little bit from one.
So, it's April 23rd. We
Hmm.
have revealed and also a release date for the Battle for Brooklyn DLC for Div 2. So, we're going to jump into this one and see how this one goes. I really hope so, yeah.
Three distinct seasons throughout the year, each introduce significant changes to the game.
Contaminated gear detected.
Look ahead to DS7, we remain dedicated to the game, new types, accessibility, new players, and engagement.
Only a few weeks remaining until the final financial of year 6. Let's take a sneak peek at what's in store for the upcoming year 7. Yes, Evan, we focus on three main goals. I got you. New players, keep making nice get off the new
correlation between print-to-page creation, more regionalization in pressure credit. Both reasons are not the only thing you can expect.
Reception limited. Proximity coverage only.
Often for during
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Fully hollow.
more than then we think that the line or the no, they don't. They never have done. Ever, ever. For years, the expectation was to have it run through them. The issue of is so many different things in the game. I mean, what
Contaminated gear
got it first
detected.
dawn, there was a bug where the hunter was all thing. But there's been so many bugs. Let's carry on. What else there?
Can't please this person. You can't please him at all. Let's see. How many do I have to get now?
Tier 7 will continue expanding slash space along with the battlefield and DLC. Talking about the DLC, today we are thrilled to bring you an in-depth look at the
Oh, cool.
Battlefield.
One more.
Battlefield expands the Division franchise with a gripping new story. Whether you're a veteran eager to dive deeper into the narrative, completely new to the franchise, the DLC has something for
Now
you.
detecting contaminated gear.
Okay.
Contaminated gear detected.
Okay, will not allow them to reach that. They said they cannot do it. Then they did the first lot, they gave you 50 slots for
Hostile patrol detected.
50 extra slots. Which was 5 years. Well, 6 years. But they are they say they want to make the game better. They are all already implemented their maintenance. This game is 6 years old. Let's get into the
Brooklyn is set in a faithfully created Brooklyn neighborhood of Brooklyn Heights and Dallas, including some familiar areas for the Division 1 players, as well as some new areas never explored in the franchise.
the ad, show the cons to the left, to the right. Hold on, there's the map. So, you've got a settlement, proper world, well, there's quite a few world missions. Main mission. Main mission is map behind you. So at the top, you can go back to Washington, or you can go to the Big Apple, go to New York. However, the main missions are off the map. They're like an external event. Like when you're in the game currently, and you travel to play the set, you have to go on. Why
More
is
to
the
go.
main mission not included in the map? This map is really fucking nice. Look at that. It's like 2 minuscule regions. It would be like Downtown East, one of the other. I can't even remember. It's so long since I played properly. They've had the day after the day. They've taken years to release this DRC. This is the map they've created. I'm going to say, what they've shown so far, what we've seen, like the snippets, It looks like it's based water, and I think Yannick did say something about the pool. In my opinion, that's a massive missed opportunity. I think they should have done it a bit better. I mean, it'd be nice if there was dynamic. We're in 2025. If there was dynamic weather, sometimes we had winter when there's snowfall. That would have been really cool. I think this is on me. Anyway, let's continue and see more. I mean, how much more is there? Look up mine this map. It will take approximately 6 to 10 hours.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
All the activities we have prepared for you, including more control points, living world activities, location. Really? Oh, well, they're never going to learn, are they? I'm not expecting to bring it back to build a full control point. 12 world activities. They said side missions are now repeatable. You've got 10 bounty locations. There's 800 full. I know a lot of people are
Contaminated gear
That's all we're going to get you main mission. That 6 to 10 hours probably includes the time it takes to do the 100. So in terms of actual content, there's probably a couple of hours worth of main mission. It's that. I mean, actually, there's something of it here. At first glance, this seems as though it's about half the size of one. That DLC was a decent size. This seems fine. Even compared to that. Like right now, from what they've
But
shown,
we're still gonna buy it and play it.
Okay, here we go.
Brooklyn patrol on the people have moved over, trying to escape the chaos of Manhattan. Coming to Brooklyn in the fall is absolutely
Now detecting contaminated gear.
and our characters and players' evolution as we approach the 1-year anniversary of that. Bring welcome to the Division 2. We have to investigate firstly the vegetation and the weather. Add a foliage, we are drenching the sea in more autumn colors.
Wait, you see the water? Oh, why is this in a showcase? Oh, we painted the leaves orange. Oh look, we've done that for the DLC. Why? Give us more.
Yeah,
Yeah, that.
Incoming hostiles detected. Contaminated gear detected.
There's the cast next to people who built the government. Some of the characters we meet at the bridge throughout the campaign are familiar faces like Theo Parnell and Dr. Campbell and Brandon Hastings.
I want to show that it's not still wearing the same old I see that now more warm.
Wait, I'm not just her. You can't have that. Hold on. He wants to take her on. Where to? Where and then? They want to show you that time comes by shopping wear and tear on a bike. That stopping my mind is how stupid that is. You are playing the Division 2. You are fighting.
We're not worried about no ID badge.
Adam, are you going to stare and it's bad? You're probably not even going to pay attention to that once throughout your time in the DLC. That is the most stupid thing I've ever heard from this game. And so they've changed it from a blue holder to a black holder. And I think the only difference really is that it looks a little bit scuffed on the right side of, as you're looking at it, the right side of her face, next to her head.
maybe a little bit of logo in the background. Hold on. So yeah, the badge, the logo thing in the background, that's the thing. And I mean, it's got colour to it. There's like you can clearly see the colour, yeah, the blue of her uniform. And there's nothing wrong with her. So let's have a look. So she's wearing the same badge, right? They've taken her badge, they've given it more wear and tear. Why is it lost colour? Let me just look at it again.
Still wearing the same.
So Tampon, wasn't the Division 2 set 7 months off? It was something like that. It wasn't too far off. Got her ID badge. It's 048 that. They've made it black and white. They've changed the whole look. Why? Oh, I don't get it. Why is that a photo with a fucking DLC photo? Honestly, they've changed her underclothing. If anything, she looks more. Unless I've got it the wrong way around. It's really because time has passed. They've added wear and tear in this DLC to the badge to show time has passed. So this is the new stuff.
Contaminated gear detected.
It has two benefits. Designing Melanie Hoskins wants to make sure that you can recognize some of her backstory and her character. We gave her a very cute bracelet that says Mom that she wears that was made by a 4-year-old.
Hold on. It doesn't say.
We gave her
it says Mama.
Very cute bracelet that says
Yes, nitpick it. Leave me alone.
All characters back in their characters.
The settlement evolved throughout the campaign in multiple stages. What we wanted to capture here is the feeling of community coming together, building and protecting themselves. Brooklyn was hit by the hurricane alongside Manhattan, only here things happened a bit different. For some areas, the people in Brooklyn have come together to protect the shoreline from the hurricane. But the impact on the city has not been as big as in Manhattan. Moreover, the city has also started cleaning up under control. People in Brooklyn try to rebuild their lives. They are focusing on covering their basic necessities in terms of food and water. So they are using the available space inside the city to do so, including the rooftop.
In the DLC, players will actually be facing an enemy that they are usually used to, but they have been fighting with, and that's the cleanup. They're special cleanup because they actually have a different same. People might be they teach them the mirrors, they might
really?
Like that. Yes. They don't have to be is really their main aim. This is how they
Contaminated gear. Extraction helo almost finished.
The new effect that is added to fire effect get every time you face the same fire also
Helo in place. Helo arrived. Extraction begun.
This is part of our story. This is part of why in why that
30 seconds left. Continue to lead.
We want the uniforms to actually match the map design before them. And that's also the like wanted to train it. Want to see them make that.
This one will we take them one to go. In compaction ownership, they can expect a different stuff every time they encounter the
Heal, let's head back.
ingredients. Don't have one striker won't have right. Players can expect encounter those new ingredients every players wanting a bigger challenge. Increasing the global difficulty will also have an impact on the amount of ingredients that they encounter in the control. Smart cover returns to battle as new magic skills for PvE and PvP. Using the smart cover, reinforce cover, and offense defense, and enhance both resistance for all actions.
Exiting dark zone.
Alright, let's have a look at this. I've not spoken for a while. I'm trying to listen.
That's probably the best thing you did. Smart cover. You brought smart cover back. Oh.
Entering invaded dark zone.
You get 10% damage plus that cover, so on and so forth. Let's carry on.
This is us. Forward.
I'm gonna see if I can get it faster the other way. Let me see if I can get it faster the other way.
Navigate through the map.
Contaminated gear
All
detected.
cover driving field. Duck top next prototype.
Have a duet knowledge
Right after this.
bonus for dealing and receiving set. So while burning, you can maintain ADS.
Alright, let's have a look at this as well. So, dealing and receiving status effects, burn bleed, drop EMP to drop poison and blind Historia. Build stats of, yeah, that one, Palisade? I don't know. So a max of 12. Each stat from 2% weapon damage, 2% status effect. Each enemy within 25 meters was affected by a status effect from 1 stack per second. Reactor, max stack, hidden status effect. So it's bonus armor, reload speed. You're getting
Now detecting contaminated gear.
weapon damage, status effect. Okay. So they mentioned an exotic mark.
When doing the effects of catalyst, one or two
Catalyst.
the air stokes the fire, comes to the mass to clear off more fast go. Or stop, fire dies.
Dr. Brooklyn launches on May 27th.
Wait. Yeah, May 27th, Janet. It did feature on an exotic mark. They wanted to show that when you're running along, the snakes start flaring up. Oh, it looks so cool. Why is it even cosmetic back? You've released so many cosmetic skins and things over the years. So many. Where's the content? Yeah.
Contaminated gear detected.
You already on
put in new gear pieces tied to the DLC in the year 71. Do not tell me that I've just seen it. That overpricing content will be made available throughout year 7. Let's continue.
You can visit Ubisoft Kiosk and wishlist the DLC. If you have friends who don't own the game yet, let them know that the DLC will also be available for new players in our new Gold Edition and Ultimate Edition, giving them immediate access to the main game, all of the New York expansion.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah.
Be bringing players back to New York, and we can't wait to play the battle with you.
Or watch it. Now, let's go where it all began. And don't forget to mark your calendar. Rendezvous is planned for May 27th. See you in destination.
Okay, so that's... I want to check these editions. Okay, so if you buy the Division 2, you get the base kit. So
Contaminated gear detected.
if you buy the gold edition, you get the base game, Warlords, and the Battle for Brooklyn DLC, including a level 40 boost. Was there not a level 40 boost with Warlords? I remember that DLC was 25 quid, and after you completed it, couldn't you just boost the character straight through the DLC? Or was it level 30 boost? So they had some sort of boost, so you could go straight into the DLC, I'm pretty sure. But then, with the Ultimate Edition, you get the base game, Warlords, Battle for Brooklyn, the Year 1 pass, all the end game specializations unlocked, exclusive content, 8 minutes. Ultimate pack, it has 3 exclusive cosmetic packs and more, and 1,000 credits. Why, 6 years after the game's release, are they selling the Year 1 pass and it's hide behind the Ultimate Edition? Massive Entertainment drops the fucking ball yet again. How many times are they going to do it? This game's been out for 6 years. Listen, they say they're doing this onboarding bullshit with new players and stuff. Listen to the players and the experience. Check out what I've got. They sat there and said they cannot increase your stash rate. Now they've tried
Oh my gosh, bro.
behind 50 behind Warlords and 50 behind the Battle for Brooklyn DLC. This DLC has 4 control points, 800. It's got the basic stuff you would get the DLC, except you are on a much smaller map, to the point where they couldn't include the areas where those main missions of the DLC were taken. The main missions of the world map. They've added in the ability for the cleaners, same fact that you've been finding for years now, to find them. But with the cleaners, they've got the perfect thing, so they can decrease your max armor. I'm so baffled. After all this time, multiple delays, years we've waited 2020 for a proper DLC. 5 years ago, half a decade ago, was the release of Warlords Gothic Fan. I'm just hoping the players that are really excited, because I'm going to play. I've played the Division 2 on ever since the beta before it launched. I'm going to play this. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and stuff on it. But I mean, I'm really hoping the players are really excited. Can't wait to see this. I'm hoping they release it. I remember Warlords. Servers were out in
We took things for granted. We expected coffee in the morning. We expected free Wi-Fi.
Incoming alert on the SHE emergency channel. Flash priority.
Oh no. No, I didn't want to do that like that. I messed up.
Take you 6 to 10 hours. We're doing all the control points. I reckon, like, veterans are going to be, like, it may be even myself, we're going to be in there. Those main missions are going to be done in a couple of hours. It's going to be something stupid like that. They put more time and effort into adding wear and tear to a medical badge, like an ID badge, what they have with the map, the atmosphere. They've just gone, oh, awesome, orange leaf. And I mean, yeah, I'm probably nitpicking quite a bit. I'm doing my usual where I complain about the Division 2. But I'm going to say this.
Heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike.
The gameplay
Isaac has identified an unknown biological compound.
Calling all agents. This is Agent Faye Lau requesting immediate reinforcement.
I don't know. I'm leaving the video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Let's see something. They took out the beginning of the. They took the beginning out. The tutorial. The tutorial in the beginning. They took it out. They took out the tutorial. Let me see. Yes, sir. We still got it. Really, bro? Oh, so that's what people are doing. This is 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 what people are doing. Oh boy. This is what people are doing. So just start a new character. Basically, people are just starting a new character, getting a whole bunch of exotics. Basically, this is what everybody's doing right now, bro. Everybody's just doing the same thing. So just start a new character in Warlords of New York.
We expect
Just start a new character in Warlords of New York and then just get exotic components, basically.
Incoming alert on the SHD emergency.
This is what everybody's doing in order to build up their everything to 28. This is what everybody's doing, basically. We're going to see. Hold on. Let me see. Is it one at a time? I think you got to do it one at a time. I think you have to do it one at a time.
The division have suffered heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. Isaac has identified an unknown biological compound.
We have to do it one at a time.
Calling all agents.
You have to do it, I think, one at a time. It has to be done one at a time.
The last 24 hours have been exciting advance with the announcement of Battlefield on May 7th, and the Division 2 showcasing everything we can expect coming from the DLC. Players can't stop talking and asking a lot of different questions, concerns, and even more exciting than ever. So in this video, what I'll try to do is go over some of those hot topics that are popping up all over social media, recap everything learned, obviously, hopefully address one of the biggest hot topics right now. Is there a new level cap in Battle for Brooklyn? Well, let's get into all the details and let's talk about it right now. We do know there are going to be a total of 9 total missions, 2 story missions, 3 main missions, and 4 world missions. Now, the biggest difference between world missions and the main missions are the world missions are going to be slightly bigger side missions, but you can replay them, and the main missions are going to be full-size missions. Also, main missions will take a helicopter to transport you either like you Pentagon or
Instead of running around looking for exotic components, this is the easiest way to get exotic components. Very easy way to get exotic components.
The division have suffered heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. Calling all agents. This is Agent Faye Lau requesting a...
Oh boy. That'll be 21. 21. Five. 95. 5 more. 2, 4.
Story together. And that's the way that they do it. So the story mission, replay them, you make a new character and play the whole campaign. But besides that, you will only be able to play them one time. Now, one of the biggest questions that have been coming up since the deal is there a new level cap? Because a lot of people have been seeing in the gameplay at the top right.
Have suffered heavy casualties at City Hall.
Now, a lot of people are unsure.
We believe it was a targeted strike.
Like, is that level 45?
Isaac has identified an unknown biological compound. It's fast-acting and lethal. I've never seen anything like it
Come
before.
on now. I hit skip.
Calling all agents.
Once you max level, and the 45 actually your Shade Watch level, not your in-game level. And it's actually pretty insane here in my live stream. So many players coming in saying, hey, I heard there's a level cap, and I just couldn't understand where people were getting that information from. And I think people were just watching the gameplay, and obviously they're not used to seeing a level 45 or level 50 Shade Watch level playing the game. They would expect 1,000 plus, but it was level 45 Shade level, max level on the left.
What
now,
the?
another big question was really only getting one new skill and not
Yeah, I know. I'm just now starting to do it. I just now starting to do it. Hold on. Just now starting to do it. I gotta delete the new character. Okay. Got you. And then that's when it goes into my box. I got you. I got you. Basically what they need to do is they need to have it to the point where give me exotic components for doing legendaries, for finishing legendaries. Like why? Why haven't you done that? That's what I don't understand. Give me more material. If we complete legendary, give me more material for that.
cool. Now, the way they made this map is important thing because it's the first time it's reactive ammo in the game. As you are moving with exotic maps will flare up, and then at the top,
Alright, so I don't need that capacitor. That's 3.
how many of you know by now, we do have smart cover Division 2 skill that was known in Division 1. Now, how does it work in Division 2? Well, let's dive into that. With smart cover, you're having various one more offense, one weapon handling damage starts out.
But I'm thankful that they're bringing smart cover back. That's good. Now I'm wondering, can they with smart cover? Because what we used to, I think exotic components should drop randomly from heroic. Yes, which is true. It should. I think if we as a community, we talk to the developers and tell them to change it, I believe they probably will. But a lot of people gotta complain about it. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Stop making it so hard to get exotic components. Because it's resorting to people doing this in order to get exotic components.
The division have suffered heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. Isaac has identified an unknown biological compound.
Yeah. Well, with the new DLC that's coming in, I believe that's right. I believe that's what they're going to do. Cause now they're saying with the DLC, what's going to happen is it's going to bring you to level 40 already. it's gonna bring you to level 40. So what if I can just create a new character, go to New York, and go ahead and get my points? I'm wondering what's gonna happen with that. Let me see if I can double this. I want to see if I can double this. I did the wrong thing. I didn't mean to go through. I didn't mean to go through this whole thing.
We took things for granted. We expected coffee in the morning. We expected free
But,
Wi-Fi.
dude, I need more materials right now. I need more materials. I need materials bad. But I just don't like the time. I don't like how long it takes. Yeah, I'm a solo player, so I don't really have friends like that I play with that can get me to 40 very quick. So it takes me a while. If I create a level 30 character, I'm gonna have to farm the DZ, and that's gonna take a minute. That's gonna take a minute for me to farm. You gotta do it one at a time. I gotta do the joint one at a time. I need 6. Now I need 6. I'm just trying to build up this FAL. I want to build up this FAL to 28. And then after I build up this FAL to 28, then I'm not doing this no more. Unless I really need it. Unless I really do need it. Starts. Patch notes already. They got patch notes for the PTS.
Just say that
the division have suffered heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. Isaac
Yeah.
identified an
Now, definitely, since you're solo and I'm solo, if you ever need a person to build or get material, let me know. I'll add you and we can just build our characters together. Work with each other to get material. Let me know. That's if you're on PS, PlayStation.
get the PTS tomorrow. So we're gonna go over these patch notes, and I'm telling you.
Okay, so let me know. Do you need me? I'll give you my PSN. I'm gonna drop my PSN. Let me know if you need a partner in order to build material, because we can help each other. As of, I help you get the level 40 quick, boom, then you help me get the level 40 quick as well. Let me know if you need that, because I mean we can work on that. Let me go to my channel. Let me drop my PSN. Okay, that's cool. So I'm gonna put my PSN in. Yes, give me a second. Yeah. All right. So that's me right there. That's me. Yeah, see, I got over 10,000 hours. You got 6,000. Yeah, no other game can compare. It's like this the only game that keeps me going. Like I have The Last of Us 2, Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West. I have a whole bunch of games, but the thing is, this the only game that keeps me interested because of the grind. The grind. Yeah. Oh shoot, I probably forgot to delete my character. Shoot. Yep. Been hooked to it since day one, since Division 1. I've been hooked to it. Since E3. E3 when they showed Division, the first Division, I was hooked. Okay, you invested into Elden Ring. I never played Elden Ring. A lot of people was talking about it, but I just never played it. Never played Elden Ring. I heard about it. Yeah, okay. I got like 5,000 in Division 1. Yep. You up there with me.
Agent in need of backup.
Get rid of this enforcer. But I don't know. Do you play Conflict at all? Do you play PvP at all? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I want to see what these PTS notes is going to be about.
The division have suffered heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. Isaac has identified an unknown biological compound.
The PTS. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm building for PvP. PvE and PvP. So I play both spectrums. I play both spectrums. I play PvE and PvP. Okay. So you got PvP builds ready to go. And also another thing, I gotta have my coyotes. My coyotes mass is I need it because I love crit. I love hitting with crits. So like my build right here. Oh, let me see. Like I love this build right here though. This build right here I'm in love with. It's headshot damage, crit chance, and crit hit damage on it. Yes. Or expertise. A lot of people was complaining about expertise. They took expertise from Conflict as well. Yep. Yep. But hey, that's how the story goes. All right, gotta do this one last time and get to 2022. Okay. Yep. But I want to know, like, this is what I want to know. I want to know it. Yeah, they should have. They should have. But I want to know what is KOZ using? What is KOZ and Lex? What are they clans using in Conflict in order to run faster and do so much damage? I want to know what are they doing. That's what I really would like to know.
We believe it was a targeted strike. Isaac has identified
Cause honestly, bro, they doing something crazy. And then also you could be fighting somebody, you're fighting one person, then next thing you know, another person just pops up. Yeah. Scripts are mouse and keyboard.
So defeating enemies with the hostile countermeasure will add here, and we get the bonuses, whatever.
Entering safe area.
Everything.
Get 10% that's a 60 crit chance cap. Now we'll have 7. Okay. We'll have 7. Nice.
All right, I got you. Add grease. I got you. About to add you now. Just let me know. Let me know when you're gonna be online, and then I'll hop online. Oh, you got one. Oh, so you know Professor then. You know Agent Professor. Okay. All right. You know Agent Professor. Yeah, I used to play with Agent Professor when the game first came out. Also from Division 1 as well.
Okay. It's about now stamina says it will apply next to
Okay, so he's on COD. Okay. Yeah, I saw he's matter of fact, hold on, let's see. Social. I don't know if he's so nah, he was one of my friends, but I don't think he's my friend now because we haven't talked in a long time. I haven't talked to him in a while. I haven't talked to him in a minute. Look at my material. My materials are suffering. My materials are suffering, bro. Suffering. But definitely I need a partner that I can play with just to get materials. Just so I can get materials.
we'll get extra crit chance that bypass
6. I need 6. 6 more.
The division have suffered heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. Isaac has identified an unknown... Calling all agents.
That's when we're in team solo.
I'm hungry, bro. I am hungry. Hungry.
Modifier called activation. All attributes double balance of each of the current bonuses offered by those stores.
All right, that's cool. And I'll do the same thing.
That's crazy.
I'll do the same thing.
So then that would give you more crit chance, more bonus.
That's cool. That's cool. Just let me know when do you want to start this? When do you want to start doing this?
Three unmarked targets within 5 meters will be marked. Marked for the next 15 seconds. If your kills and assists will yield, kills and assists will yield at 2 times attribute or bonus. After the 15 seconds are up, it will freeze all the attributes that are score.
Matter of fact, this is what we gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead. I need assault rifles. The optimal range.
3 unmarked targets within 35 meters. 15 seconds. All the kills and everything is doubled. And after that, it freezes your bonuses, but get attribute respect.
Perfect stabilized.
Assault a player's fire score or firearm score set to 5 for the duration of the ability. Allies within 10 meters are granted a firearm score bonus. The player gains +5 weapon for every non-ready.
Yep. What day you trying to do this? Let me know. Let me know. Or either you can just hit me up on here.
Have your 2 different active modifiers.
Okay. All right. Got you. Well, okay. So what I'll do is once I see you on, I'll just ask. I'll ask. Once I see you on, then I'll ask you, are you ready to go? I got you. I got you. I will definitely do that.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So the defensive one is called security.
I'm over here looking at the patch notes on the PTS for tomorrow.
All right. And the player gains 6K extra.
And it looks like what's coming up next season is going to be too good. It's going to be too good.
Yep. Duration is increased by 3 seconds for each nearby ally. Activation. You get to go another 9 seconds by all. And then the electronic version. So this one will give you a electronic score boost. Your 5. This will give your allies meters electronic score.
It's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. That is going to be ridiculous.
I've got then the duration decreased for allies. Got it.
Yeah, 6. I think it was 6.
Passive modifier. So these passive modifiers.
Yeah, it's gonna be 6. This is 5.
It's one that's active all the time. Everything starts at 1. Then you have to earn your active modifier. 5 different active modifiers with 1 at a time. And finally, there are your passive modifiers. Remember, there are multiple passive modifiers, but you can only equip 3 at a time. So here, this season, passive modifiers are directly tied to your current attributes here. So as long as you acquire corresponding bonus to that, if you drop below that,
all right, watching. About to watch. $18 mil headshots. Headshot damage. 18 mil, bro. Okay, okay. 18 mil headshot damage. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Oh, you got the memento on too. Using the pistol. Hunter's Fury. Yeah, you doing damage. You doing some damage. 18 million. Oh, cause that momentum, it gives you that extra damage, weapon damage. Then you got Headhunter. One that is that perfect Headhunter. Determined as well. Yeah, determined. Now, do you have this though? Hold on. Oh, well, I gotta wait. The Regulus. The Regulus. You try using the Regulus. The Regulus will definitely.
We believe it was a targeted strike.
It's ridiculous as well.
ISAC has identified an unknown biological compound.
Calling all agents. This is
Regulus is
Agent Lau,
ridiculous.
requesting immediate reinforcements at City Hall.
So your passive modifiers only enable at certain points.
Oh shit! God dog it.
What they do? First up, we have loaded up. Gives you 25% of your crit chance added as crit damage, while max tier in firearms.
I'm trying to get to your level though. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to climb my numbers higher and higher, my crits. I'm trying to climb my crits higher and higher. Like how you got your crits at.
That would be good too, especially for your sharpshooters. Be one shot, even more so. Extra pattern. You gain 5% protection from elites per loot. Oh, that is. This is going to be a fun game. I'm already saying, like, we're getting more crit chance, more crit damage, we're getting better signature weapon damage, we're getting
I
protection.
got one.
It's ridiculous. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like, that protection from elites is going to get people to play with legendary content. Here. Safety first. Hazard protection is increased by 7.5% each year. For each year. Remember, the tiers go up to 5. So that's 5 times 7.5. Like these tiers.
I believe I only have 3.
Look, 5%.
No, 24. 24, baby.
Next is safety first.
I gotta get 7.
While in max electronics tier, 50% of your current skill haste bonus added as a skill damage. 50% of your current skill haste bonus. That's the 22.5, right? So if we go back up here, 22.5 max tier. So half of that would be for skill damage. So you get 11.5 skill damage. Interesting. Okay.
The division have suffered heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. ISAC has identified an unknown biological compound.
Calling all agents.
The best of while at tier 3 in both firearms and stamina, you gain plus 5 headshots for every arm. So that's high too. That's gonna be really good, especially if you do like a headshot regeneration mode. Oh man, that's gonna be cool. Next up we have supportive. While at tier 3, both receive stamina and electronics are increase your outgoing and incoming, while at tier 3, stamina and electronics. So then you could do like a healer tank with future initiative, and you would be able to get it not only
And this is the gun that I was talking about. The Regulus. Regulus is ridiculous. But I know you're looking for that determined. I know you're looking for determined though.
You will receive 7.5 less damage, 85k max armor, and plus skills. 85k max armor increases. I don't really like that one. And then finally we have a tier day. For each tier in that gain plus 5%. And I don't like that one either. Yeah. They ended this one on a bad class 3 are average. Right. Next up is the
The division have suffered heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. Isaac has identified an unknown biological compound.
Calling all agents.
Going back down here to the hostile countermeasures. This season introduces hostile countermeasures special and buffs represented by marks. Enemies spawn 1, 2, or even 3, each providing different advantages. Marks are directly tied to the local modifier and actions. So you have 3 different types here. You have firearms, you have stamina, electric. So for firearms, marked enemies will be damage. For stamina, the marked enemy will gain over. Oh, that crit hit damage like 50% enemy. Oh, that makes me want to use the pestilence with no crit just because of that. Oh. And finally, we have the electronic mark for your measures for the possible. Now, this mark, enemy will take 33% less damage to skill, 33% less damage to weak point, while their gadgets that are deployed take 33% less damage as well. Wow, that's lethal.
What is it called? Electronics mark.
Jerry, he becomes electronic mark. That weak point will have a 33% less damage take. Now it says here, enemies
The division have suffered heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. Isaac has identified an unknown biological compound. It's fast acting.
Calling all agents.
Corresponding to their assisting taking out a marked enemy will grant you score points per relevant attribute. Skill kills will count as assist, and skill-based assist not grant any score points. So to get your global modifiers and everything up, you cannot use skill buildings. They're going for more of like damage tank building. Okay? And it seems like as long as you stay away from crit, you could get away with 2 of them. So I might go with like a tanky pestilence build. That way I only see recipes. Suck an egg. Next up, so we're done with our modifier. And a quick overview. We have a new global.
How many do I have so far? 7.
And all of the bonuses are going to be based off of each of those 4. Your active modifiers are for those attributes played, but they're be passed.
3 more to go. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. 3 more to go.
The fire.
The division have suffered heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. Isaac has identified an unknown
Stress.
Agent, name's Kelso. Calling all agents. This is Agent. Not too late.
I am hungry. I am hungry. All right. I'm sorry. I know you're watching. To the person watching, I'm hungry. I'm about to get me something to eat real quick. As I just go downstairs, eat me something, then I'm coming right back. I'm sorry about that, bro. I'm hungry. I haven't ate all day. I'm ready to eat, and I'll be back. I will be back. Dang, yo. All right, here we go. Oh boy, a toxic work environment, bro. Just see something. I think I have 3. Making sure.
Now, got life, everything tomorrow. Rest. Now, all that said, all the all that, what?
So 4, 6. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna bump it. I'm just gonna ride with what I got. I'm tired of doing this right here. I'm gonna ride with what I got. Let me see. Let's see how I'm hitting. I need material. I need material bad, bro. I need material.
Safe area entered.
I need freaking material though. Easy south. I need freaking material bad, man. Bad.
Access complete.
You can tell she smoked hella weed, my G.
Priority objective available, Agent.
Smoked hella weed.
Entering an invaded dark zone. Detected. Agent down. Agent vital sign. Zero. Safe area detected.
Look at this. 3 of them out there on one person. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Entering invaded dark zone.
There's no contact with I could not contact my kids.
Dang, they took her kids away from her.
Engaged. Now detecting contaminated gear. Landmark cleared.
My sister, at the moment.
Dang, these cats got all the boxes, bruh.
From a time where it was happening, like, you know, it's been a long time.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Man, I need a new server. Give me a new server. New server.
I remember
We got one of our men.
Took her kids away from them, bro.
my sister, my grandma, and then I moved. Stayed with my parents. I just came back to live for a little while. There's gonna be some change.
Uh-oh.
Tusk!
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Nearby agent has gone rogue.
Is mandatory. Please remove all metallic objects and electronic devices when entering the safe area. Foul act. We urge all civilians to stay vigilant. Hostiles have been spotted outside the safe area.
What?
Expecting to hear soon from the commander of one of these law enforcement agencies who will be speaking to us, answering some of our questions. I can't say how much. Oh, I do believe we have some activity here. A chase that's underway. I believe law enforcement now pinning down a person who ran past this lot here, past this crime scene tape, and several several law enforcement agencies now responding. There appears to be 2 people now that are being detained here, separated from one another. And it does appear to be a tense situation. You can see more people.
What the what? What happened?
Civilians are kindly reminded not to loiter near the entrances and exits. Thank you for your cooperation.
You see here.
This was off of MLK, Fulton County.
The ground here. I believe they are putting handcuffs on that individual. And other law enforcement officers into separating involved people from each other. And again, we're working to learn more about what exactly the situation is here, what the connection is to this investigation.
Family and friends of the person they shot. Wow.
We urge all civilians to stay vigilant.
I can't let these guys get inside.
Oh, so there was an officer shot.
SCHIERL. We had officers observe subjects loitering in the parking lot, 3657 Martin Luther King, which is Sitco, known drug activity goes on there. They observed a male subject run from the scene. They began in a foot chase after the subject. Subject then ran back into his vehicle, started revving his vehicle, and was reaching down. The
My
officers
bad. I'm
ordered
sorry,
them
people. This just came in.
his hands up and turn over the vehicle. Not complied. Never produced the handgun. The officer discharged their firearm. After that was, after they had the subject securely taken out of the vehicle, CPR, then transport to the hospital. To his injuries. This is an ongoing investigation, so that's fine. No, reduce his hand. Yes. 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 Or yes. About the initiate contact. Yes, and then right. It was a group of people together in a no trouble. Fulton County Police Department. Yes.
This is why I stay my butt inside. This is why I stay inside, bro.
I'm not clear on that. Fulton County Police.
Deidre Dukes.
Some Fulton County Sheriff's assisting. GBI is in charge of that. I'm not sure. There one officer that's discharged, multiple officers discharged. Great. Yes. Thank you.
my friends on Dyke Springs takes all my aggression out, so now I can explore more joyful movies.
Why doesn't everyone get a 6 or 7 figure payout after a car accident? The number one reason isn't because of how severe the accident was, but it's actually because so many people don't know that there's other ways to get paid a bigger check other than going to insurance. For example, the new 2024 compensation program that recently got launched ensures accident victims get paid the maximum amount without all the hassle of having to deal with insurance. See in seconds if you qualify, and for how much, just click below. Answer 5 simple multiple choice questions about your accident, and boom, you'll instantly see how much your accident is worth and the next steps to claim your compensation.
I'm gonna try something different. Better than usual. Better than freaking usual.
Agent in need of backup.
That's 163. That's 170. $60 and 130. 140. Oh, okay. Okay. Ah. Right. Boom, 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 boom. That's 128. All right. I want to try this with something. Want to try. Let's see. I don't think you're not gonna blow back through me. I don't know. This is with adrenaline.
Wipe out the enemy before you run out of reinforcements.
Hostile drone detected.
You need to turn this around, or we're going to have to pull you out.
I'm fighting. Ball flip. Ball flip. Fighting the LBX. What is giving them heal health? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Boost has expired.
Alright. That's not gonna do nothing. So 70. I was at 170. No, 70. 70,000. This I was at 70,000.
Entering safe area.
$63. That's 60. Okay. $67. Let's try. Let's try. Let's try and see. I'm testing out something new. Something new. Testing out.
Defeat the enemy before your reinforcements are spent.
Just want to check this out. Let's see how much am I doing now. 57. It's 57 now.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Hostile defender drone detected. Hostile seeker mine detected.
Got him down. Good work. Another one.
Come on, man. He right there. I got you for the kill, that son of a
Dead.
bitch.
I got him. He down. He down. Somebody near me. I'm down. One in the back.
Agent down.
Yo, we gotta move together. Move together. Right, don't run out there, buddy.
Yeah, but think about it. You got people that, like me, I'm a solo player. So I don't move together, bruh. I play my game how I play my game.
Do your thing, bro. Run out there. You gotta get all tough ass with it.
No, I'm not tough ass with it. It's just been on the game since release. 15,000 shade level. I know how to move. Got another person near us. Somewhere.
Boost about to activate.
There you go. Bruh. Where are you coming from, my dude?
Allies are acquiring the boost. Vital signs critical.
These cats are like spawning out of nowhere. Yeah, spawning out of nowhere. What the freak is going on? Why they spawning out of nowhere?
Needs assistance.
What's up with that?
Hostile seeker mine detected. The enemy is acquiring a boost. Boost about to expire.
Grab that shit. I got your back.
Allies have acquired the boost.
Yeah, that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Come on, come on. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Agent down.
What the fuck is what is it?
I sent a specialization supply drop your way.
come on.
The enemy is about to be pulled out. You're too strong.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. An agent needs assistance.
Shit, this dude is on my ass, bro. I don't know how this dude is hitting me.
I got you.
Now he pulled back. Went to the left.
The enemy is about to claim the supply drop.
Yeah.
Specialization supply
Got
drop
one on
follows
Trav
enemy hands.
Tavares.
I got him. I got him.
He's out of there.
There's no pulling out.
Put his
Keep
ass out,
fighting.
boy.
The rogues have run out of reinforcements. You can win this.
Yeah.
I love this shit. My man's over here fucking them up. He over here fucking them up.
Halfway to the finish.
Alright. Let's end this
Gotta
shit.
get the
Let's get over
spawn.
it.
There you go.
Kill that motherfucker.
Hostile assault turret detected.
I got him. Let's cut him off. Cut him off on the other end. I got him on this end. My
He's out of
man.
there.
That's the fuck I'm talking about.
Out of there.
You won. Well done.
Black Market AKM. Dang, bro. I don't feel like getting dragged. I don't feel like going over there, man. What gives me skill? Second shift low thick something.
What's up, bro?
I'm chilling. Last game, then I gotta get up and go drive somewhere. Which I don't feel like driving. I don't feel like driving, man.
Wipe out the enemy before you run
Dealing
out
with
of
these slow ass drivers out here. Excuse my language, I'm sorry. All right, partner. Thank you for the hills, my dude.
Hostile striker drone detected.
Got somebody else near us. Underneath. Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Because it proc.
Hostile defender drone detected. Agent down.
Oh, he's over here. He's in the back. Out of there. Yep, see one.
Gotta make sure we keep the back. There we go. Now let's get better soldiers, and I'm not sure.
10 seconds.
Boost about to come online.
Yep, there they go over here.
Boost online.
Oh, for the boost.
Hostile striker drone detected. The boost is being taken by allies. The boost has been taken by allies.
One at the top. One at the top.
Hostile restore hive detected.
Whoop.
The enemy can't keep up. They're about to get pulled out.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
One on the right.
Hostile defender drone detected.
Somebody's at the top. Point. Somebody's on the inside. Somebody's on the inside.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
Woo!
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, oh my gosh. Okay.
That's one for the
Okay.
The enemy just pulled out.
Okay. Get a little bit of bonus armor. A little bit of bonus armor. And that helps. Get some bonus armor and it helps. All right, let me get dressed.
All right, baby. Catch you later.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'll back up on here and grind some more.